The real article about drill. Drill. Is it right to blame the music for the genre for music genre for violence? I mean, this is British people, so their take is going to be awful on this, probably. Especially considering that they literally fucking banned... Didn't they ban Prodigy? Welcome to Chirac. Vice is a decent Chicago drill rap docuseries. Bro, this is definitely TOS. On Twitch.
All we do is to go #1. And I just brought in some ends, little bitches the first of the month. Run, I'm in the game, little bitch, I'm afraid the city, I'm afraid of the sun.
That's crazy. Here I thought it was impossible to get Yeet on Twitch. Turns out he's already on Twitch. Tyler the Creator was also banned? Yeah. It was fucking crazy. Youngest kids you'll ever see rapping about killings and defacing graves. Sadly, a lot of it's true. Wait, I want to see this video now. God damn it.
Streets and music is two different things.
And then what the audience essentially doing is saying, go on, do it, do it, do it, do it, until someone gets stabbed or shot.
If it weren't for music and the way out it gave me, like the options, I'd be doing road completely. Like I'd just be on the road. I haven't been showed no other way.
Big back, she know she attractive. He didn't want corn, but I slapped him. But look on and he's still acting. Didn't do no poking bear scratching. Look, his basic rules, there's no lacking. Active, back my nanking and scratching. Push it in and then twist it. Itching the way I'm living is livid. Look, it's T-face on tech.
There's been a wave of killings amongst young people in London this year, and it's the UK's drill music scene which is in the spotlight, with a lot of focus on the content of the lyrics.
You want me nicht, die phone applaud, I hate these snitches, swear to God, me strap still buried with the books, I had to hide it cause it's hot in this...
Critics say artists are glamorizing drugs and gang violence amongst young people.
Bro,
as I speak...
What are they fucking killing each other with? Is it knife crime? What are they fucking using, bruv? Are they using a blunderbuss? What are they doing? What, they got knife crime? Is that what's going on then?
Gangs posting videos and music online that document, encourage and glamorize violence and goad and threaten others. And the repercussions can be deadly.
Like many people in the music scene, Croydon-based artist T-Face thinks drill music is being wrongfully blamed for violence on the streets.
Obviously, I'm hearing the speculation around people thinking that drill music is the cause, when it's actually an escape route. All it's doing is televising it, it's telling you what's happening, because you guys just don't know. It would make sense for the media to just go, yeah, look over there, there's crime, there's blacks, there's the Hispanics, whatever, they're over there making this kind of music, and this is what's happening in those areas, so they're just pointing the finger, really.
I went to a university in Birmingham to visit criminologist Craig Pinkney. He did the UK's first report to why young people in gangs get into drill music.
I think media do definitely contribute to this idea and concept around perpetuating a lot of the violence because they air it on their programs. So what I'm saying is we have a lot of individuals that are in these industries that benefit off young people talking about their chaos. And when those young people go onto their platforms and go back to their communities and have to deal with those problems, those radio organizations don't have to deal with the consequences of what those individuals.
Bro, the music is so bad, bro. It's the music, bro. Like, don't do like an after-school program or something, bro. Don't actually offer meaningful prospects for these children, bro. No, please do not undermine the previously established, hard-line, impossible to change, capitalist organization of the economy, bro. I swear, it's the music, bro. It's the kids, bro. The violence is coming from the kids, bro. It's like before drill, no violence. After drill, lots of violence. Take? What the fuck do you mean? Stealing my comment? Love you, bruv? Adams, kids are killing each other. Is it because they think they have nothing better to do? No prospects, no society. Yeah, dude, I stole your comment that I stole it for the past 10 years that I've been saying that art is simply a reflection of the material conditions that people experience. If anything, I stole Gramsci's fucking comments, okay? And give you like a really bastardized version of that. But it goes back to the Greek ages. The relation between crime and rap. Exactly.
Go for it.
Croydon-based independent record label Finesse Forever manages some of the biggest names in the drill scene, from T-Face to Skengo and AM.
You know what's interesting? This exact same dynamic about degeneracy within art, or art leading to like violence, existed throughout time. Like early impressionists, and moving away from only showing naked bodies of heavenly women or fucking deities or whatever, and then actually showcasing prostitutes, was considered to be completely morally abhorrent and absolutely like would cause a fucking scene. Okay? So it's been around. This idea, this notion of like cultural critique and a completely misunderstanding the impact that art could potentially have has been around since the beginning of time. Motherfuckers were probably saying that about cave paintings, okay? So, you know, that's not going to change. It is also an inherently reactionary attitude.
We managed some drill artists and whatnot. Recently, they went on tour. And if you look at the demographic of the ethnicity that was there,
Internet media today is nothing like media from cave paintings, brother.
White people. So why, when I'm seeing all the lists,
brother, the cave painting thing was a fucking joke. But having said that, what I referenced about paintings and the reactionary commentary surrounding like art changing even in a society that was desperate for or desperately modernizing in some ways is, you know, is true. It's prescient. It's still happening right now.
faces of all the dead people and whatnot. Why is it people of colour? Do you know what I mean? So really and truly, it can't be drill music, because otherwise there'll be a hell of white kids stabbing up each other and that. Exactly. But there isn't. The streets and music is two different things. 90% of the time, if for UK especially, this is not US where man just gets bland for no reason. Like 90 to 95% of the time, especially for the young people, they are dying because they're involved in something that they shouldn't be involved in.
They wanna be me, so they beef me. The way that I step is way too cheeky. Back it out instantly, don't take the piss out.
If artists are being scrutinised for rapping about certain topics, why do they still put out content including this?
Some content needs to be heard. That's what I'm trying to say. Some people's truth, they've been through too much pain to say, no, I'm gonna hide it from the world. They've got to a substantial amount of followers to tell these followers their story, not to hide and tell them about fairy tales and these things. That's not what they've been through. You know what I'm trying to say?
When gang members upload videos and content of their behaviors on social media platforms, they have what's called an audience, and their audiences are the ones that often...
Thoughts on competitive cave painting gangs? Good one. Be honest, British rap shouldn't exist solely because it's bad. That is the worst take ever. British rap is actually fire. It's probably the best thing to come out of England, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
Sometimes perpetuate the violence.
Like legitimately an objectively bad take.
The audience say, oh, they start tagging individuals in from the other group that feels disrespected. Then that group puts something then again on Instagram or Snapchat, and then what you then have is people going backwards and forwards. And then what the audience is essentially doing is saying, go on, do it, do it, do it, do it, until someone gets stabbed or shot, or someone dies.
North London artist Poppy invited me to Tottenham to see how drill music videos are produced.
Why do music artists rap about the topics they rap about? Like, why do they rap about drugs or money or girls and stuff like that?
Are you saying that music has no influence on real life things? No. In the grand scheme of things, Structural issues cannot be changed through art. Art is simply a reflection of the material conditions that you experience. And unless you change those material conditions, you are not going to be able to change the outcomes. You can't wrap your way out of fucking, you know, can't wrap your way into ending gun violence, okay? Banning rap music or banning drill is not going to end gun violence within these communities. Communities are underserved. That's why rap music is reflective of the realities of people that exist in these communities. If you want to curb back on violence in said communities, what you have to do is, instead of fucking banning rap music or banning drill, what you must do is offer meaningful alternatives for young people that feel disillusioned, for young people that have no future prospects, and offer them something else to do with their fucking spare time. I literally cannot get the Keo boys out of my fucking mind whenever we talk about this shit. Bunch of kids, 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old, boosting fucking Kias and driving them around like psychos, okay? Those kids need an outlet. They had an outlet. Those kids are fucking smart. They're go-getters. They're obviously like, you know, adrenaline junkies too. But like those kids 100% could have channeled all of that excitement and all of that enthusiasm into something that is productive. But it shows that sports clubs losing cause upticks in local crime. Therefore, they should just ban Arsenal. Oh, okay.
They can't rap about nothing else. You're gonna rap about like
you just cucked yourself. What do you mean?
Having a job. Yeah, you can't get a job around here like that. You feel me? You're gonna rap about what you do every day, what you see every day, what's around you every day. You feel me?
You actually listen to the narratives of what these young men are saying in their music videos. They're actually talking about defending themselves. They're actually talking about what they're prepared to do if someone disrespects their territory or environment. So for me, that means, that demonstrates that those young people don't feel safe in those environments. So even though that their narratives are self-destructive, even though their narratives are causing chaos in those communities, what they're talking about is a reality that society don't want to deal with. And for me, this is where we need to shift the discussion to, not just blaming and banning and censoring young people, but why really are you carrying knives? Why really are you carrying guns?
No, the shirt didn't say Trapistan, it said Trap Star, which is a British, oi bruv, roadman fit, yeah, which I should have bought. Instead I bought Adidas.
Deeper question, where do you get the guns from?
So, what actions have been taken against drill? Commissioner of the Met Police, Cressida Dick, has blamed drill music for fueling London's...
Oh, by the way, that's not even a joke. Trapistan seems fucking awesome, by the way. For a brand name, like that is low-key kind of fire. Trapistan, I would buy the shit out of that.
Been taken against drill. Commissioner of the Met Police, Cressida Dick, has blamed drill music for fueling London's surge in violence.
The funniest thing, dude, making cops dress up like this is the funniest thing you could ever do. It's just like automatic L. I will never, it's just impossible to take seriously. It's a job that requires you to be in a position of authority at all times, okay, to be able to command a room, and then they literally are playing in hard mode. Look at this. Boy, I'm the constable. Hello, good afternoon then. It's time for you to stop this poppycock, this nonsense.
The Met have had more than 30 drill music videos taken off YouTube, including those of West London's 1011. Members of the group have also been banned from making music without the police's permission. Detectives say these videos explicitly threaten and incite violence.
I think what will happen with banning drill music, all you're going to find is young people are going to find another way in order to narrate. They're going to find another way to publicise their music. Nothing's ever stopped music. Nothing's ever stopped censoring certain types of music.
Well, I feel like all they're doing is putting people back on the road. So if I put...
Wait, that's not even a joke. So they literally are like, do you have a license for that music, bruv? Do you have a fucking license for that drill music? That's what they do. They run around going, "Do you have a license for that, bruv?"
It's short and simple, because if you take the way out, you're trapping them in.
I've been following drill for years, and I've seen it get bigger and bigger despite attempts to stop the music. So what's the solution to all this?
Those high governments, the MPs, what they need to do, they need to come down to the communities like this. When you're not talking to them, how are you able to say, okay, you're doing this because of this? You don't even know what's going on. These are kids at the end of the day, like, do you know what I mean? And that's what a lot of people forget, they're kids.
I'm trying to just stay on the straight and narrow. I don't want to make the music make me go down the wrong path, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it seem like it's a bad thing. So I'm going to try and keep doing my music in a positive way to influence people to do the right thing.
Right, chatter? The crime wave in London, like 1 extra stabbing since COVID? No, they actually do have a lot of crime in London. That's not even a joke. They do. Yeah, like I said, I'm of the mindset that fucking, you know, banning a type of music is not gonna fucking stop the violence. Violence is a consequence of material conditions, just like the music is informed by said material conditions. You know what I mean? It's a reflection of the reality.
The female sex.
It's a mirror. Art is a mirror. You can clean the mirror all you want, but ultimately, if you're the ugly one, shit's not gonna change.